Hi there, folks. It's Jonathan Denwood here from WP-Tonic. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about the power and benefits of having an e-learning storyboard set up for building your first course, your first step in your successful membership website journey. It's an important subject. I think I've got some great insights for you. I'll be back in a few moments, folks. Coming back. So why is it a great idea and an important feature to construct an e-learning storyboard around your first course, or if you're building out multiple courses? Now, it's a bit like building a house. Can you imagine building a house without any blueprints? You can do it. I'm sure there's people that did do it in the past, or even in some countries even do it now. But I think we can all sense that it's not the greatest idea. It's better to have a blueprint, which everybody that's helping you build your new house can look at, basically. And it's the same with your course. Unless you're building out a very, very basic course, I mean, really, really basic, which isn't a bad idea. I would strongly advise anybody that's looking at building a membership website around e-learning, that your first course, pare it down to the bare bones. But as soon as you get that course done and you get your first students doing the course and you get your feedback, you'll be looking to build out your next bigger course out. And that's when having a good storyboard developed is a great idea. And yes, it's one other step, but I can assure you it's a step that's going to save you a ton of time and frustration. Now, in this, number one step, number tip is you've got to have a global understanding about what your key student, the key utilizer of your membership website, you've got to build a persona of that ideal student. It's always best to write out what is your ideal student for your membership, and then give that person a name, a picture, a persona. You're just going to find, if you personalize it, that it's going to be a much easier process. And then you write down what your branding should be that would appeal to that persona individual that you've developed. And that will give the global overlook about the other elements that should be in your storyboard. Then you should have a rough outline on each lesson, what it basically is going to look like in content. I would suggest that you just stay with the layout that comes with your learning management system. I'm presuming you're building this on WordPress. I would strongly advise you to do that. The two that we recommend learning management systems that work in WordPress is Lift It LMS or LearnDash. Both come with a layout for your course page and for your individual lessons. I would just stick with what is offered out the can initially. But what you do with the storyboard is the layout needs to be consistent. What I mean is the same amount of text roughly. Where are they all going to have videos? Where are you going to introduce a quiz? You want all the course, if you're doing more than one course, to have fundamentally the same layout. That comes from your storyboard. The basic flow will come from your storyboard as well. Now, when you get into more customization, especially resources, where are the resources? Where is the text? This comes important when you've hired a team to help you develop the courses. That will be the next step in your journey, where most people at the beginning have to do everything. It will get to the stage where you're going to need people to help you build out your course or courses. That's where a storyboard becomes really important. When you're dealing, this is the next step in functionality around your membership website. Most initial websites are text, quizzes, and video. The next step up is interaction. Basically, that's where you get people to press a button or slider or some interaction, and they literally get feedback from the interaction that they are encouraged to do. That's the kind of next step in e-learning and functionality around a membership site. That all needs to be planned inside the storyboard. But that's the kind of next step up. So I'm going to end the video now. I've written a more extensive article that goes into a lot more detail, but I just don't want this video to be too long. But you'll find the link to the article in the video description underneath. Click that, have a read up. And I love you if you could give me some feedback. Was this video useful? If it was, also subscribe to the channel. That really, really does encourage me to make more of these videos, and give us a thumbs up. That's all. That would be great. I'll see you soon, folks. Bye.